Hello everyone, it's James Chamberlain, and today I am super excited. We are back here with a brand new RoVille update. You guys know I love these RoVille updates. It's one of my absolute favorite things to cover here on the channel, and RoVille is just one of my favorite things to do here. And today we have a brand new update, and this isn't just any update, but this update is a true game changer. We've got some incredible stuff here, including basic shapes, some map changes, all sorts of awesome stuff that the community wanted, and I can't wait to get into it. So without further ado, let's just hop into things and let me show you what I mean. Alrighty guys, so here we are in the Discord, and I'm just going to go ahead and bring this update list on screen so that you guys can see it as well. But as you can see right here, we've got a new bank heist, and it looks like you can rob the bank and actually steal cars and escape the police. So that to me sounds kind of like Jailbreak in that regard. And then here we got police cars added to the station, so I guess you can like arrest bank robbers and actually get their bounty, which sounds pretty cool. So that might be a new expansion to the police job there. And then we've got custom editable basic shapes in build mode. This includes a cube, ball, cylinder, and apparently even more, which sounds incredible. I cannot wait to take a look at these. That's a huge game changer. Then we've got an interactive phone added. We've got a refurbished city with improved buildings, which sounds awesome. I know that a lot of us players have been wanting it for a while. We've got a speedometer added to cars, marketplace search loading bar added, which is cool. And then you've got new backpack items, including a handcuff, a taser, and some pom-poms. Improved confirmation dialogue when bulldozing. I think that's good. I think that's going to be really useful because when building, a giant fear of mine has always been accidentally bulldozing a project. And then swing sets are now functional. We've got some new furniture as well as some bug fixes. So to begin with in-game, guys, here we are up at our beautiful headquarters building. As you guys can see, I love loading this one to just show you guys this incredible build that we have created here. It's a great symbol for the channel and for myself. And this location does in fact hold the world record for the tallest build in the game, 37 stories, 17 stories higher than the actual max limit. Don't ask how I did that. It's a little bit of a special secret. As usual though, guys, I really do not even know where to get started with these massive RoVille updates. So I think I want to dig right into it. And honestly, I think what we're going to do today is we're going to head out into town and take a look at some of the new police functionality and that new bank robbery. And then we'll come back here and take a look at the build mode stuff, saving the absolute best and most exciting for last. Alrighty guys, just casually taking our helicopter up to the Hangar Bay so that we can spawn a car up here. It is always so much more fun spawning vehicles way up here. Alrighty guys, here we are. Let's go ahead and pick a car. Let's go ahead and take our Tesla Roadster today. This is always a fun one to drive. Alright, getting down here has always been a problem. That is still one of the more frustrating parts of this Hangar Bay. Alrighty guys, let's just zip down these big old ramps and go all the way down to the bottom of the tower. Here we go. These ramps are always a little bit of a pain to navigate, but I think it is so cool having ramps that run like 18 stories up this building. I just think that that is the most amazing thing ever, and I'm so glad I implemented these in. First things first, I will say with the speedometer, it does seem just a little bit awkward where it is placed. It would definitely be cool to see a way to move the speedometer or just hide it without actually having to hide the entire UI. I hope they do add that in the future. These stoplights look new. We didn't have a stoplight system like this before, so we've already got a little bit of a new system there. I'm liking those stoplights already. They look pretty cool. I'm looking around here to see if things load any better or not, because before this map was so large that things physically just didn't load well, and you would see deloaded portions of the map in front of you, and that looks to be fixed for the most part here. I see a few trees coming up, but for the most part these buildings already look fairly well detailed considering how far away we are. I'm already seeing a new style in the city. The buildings look a little bit older and more detailed. I like that design more, though it doesn't really look like these buildings are super usable just yet. This garbage can's new. I don't think we had those in the city before. Already just some new little touch-ups that you really have to pay attention to notice that just really make the game so much more detailed. Got a yellow light here. Oh, and we're stuck waiting at a stoplight. Dang it. Alright, there we go. I'm seeing some smoke coming out of a building over here. That's definitely new. I'm seeing like a chimney up at the top. Oh, I see that. That adds kind of funny there with the cop and the donuts. That's pretty cool. I do like these fire escapes though. I like the way these look, and I like how that door is kind of backlit. I am slightly wondering if there might be like any secret areas or something, because I know in the past we had a quest in this game that you could complete, so I'm curious if there could be some secret areas. I see these dumpsters here, and honestly, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if these dumpsters are added into build mode. We'll take a look later, but I wouldn't be too surprised if these are added into build mode as well. Oh, that red skyscraper is pretty cool. That's actually a really, really tall building right there. In fact, guys, I think this red building here may actually exceed the max 20-story limit that we usually have in RoVille. So I think this is actually taller than what you can build yourself, if I'm not mistaken. That building looks properly big there. Oh, pool. Is this new? I think this pool area is new. Oh, now see, look, this is something I've wanted forever. Look at this. They actually made these wet walls taller than standard here. These are like a custom designed wet wall he made. I really hope that they also added taller wet walls into build mode. I will be super happy if they did. I am just wondering if items like this piece of furniture here, this like plant thingy here, and stuff like this are gonna be added into build mode as well. Also things like these garbage bins and these new tables. I honestly have a hunch that things like this are gonna be in build mode, as we'll see later. Oh, what is this? Is there anything we can do down here? Oh, dang, it doesn't look like there is yet. But honestly, guys, I just have a feeling this is teasing at some sort of a subway or public transit update in the future. I can't wait for that. And look at that. Right here, we got some pay phones. It doesn't look like these are working. I know in the update, they mentioned that there were going to be some new phones that were working. I guess so I was kind of expecting these to work. But I guess that unfortunately, those pay phones aren't working. All right, here we are pulling up to the bank in our Tesla. It already looks like he did some changes here for the exterior of the bank. Very minor detailing changes with this nice new type of stone flooring area outside. But let's run on in. Is this the bank that we rob? I don't think this is going to be the one that we rob, or is it here? These doors are new. I'm trying to see here. I wonder if this is actually it or not. I honestly don't know how to rob this thing. I'm just thinking here, maybe it's an item in our backpack over here. Speaking of which, there are some new items in here. This shovel, I believe, is new, if I'm not mistaken. That shovel is new, which is pretty cool. And then in addition to that, we've got a balloon, which looks to be new as well. And this looks really, really cool. I love the animations for this thing. That's super cool. And then we've also got the pistol. That is so cool. We've got like an actual pistol that actually makes sounds and plays back a little animation. That is super cool. Doesn't look like we have a reload, because these would be some awfully big magazines if I'm able to fire this many shots before having to reload. But that is really cool. And then we get a blowtorch in here. How do you use this? I wonder if this is what we need to break into the game. I wonder if this is what we need to break into the bank. Guys, I think I may have figured this out here. Look at this. We've also got a taser here that looks really cool, and it looks like this may actually work on players. So I can't wait to see if this works. And like maybe as a cop, you can actually use this, which would be awesome. Got cuffs as well, which I have a feeling will work for arresting other players. This is starting to remind me a little bit of Jailbreak as well. Also got a pom-pom here and a cell phone. So here are these new phones here. How does this work? Are these like actual players? Instaville. I guess that's kind of like Instagram. And oh, look at this. You can like actually choose posts and characters. That is so cool. And you can like choose a custom decal. Wow, that is super cool, guys. Take a look at this. But oh, can you actually message other players in here directly? That is awesome. Let's go ahead and see if we can't make ourselves a post really fast. I'm gonna rob a bank. So true, and then let's choose a background. I don't really have a background, so we'll just do that. Choose character. Let's do avatar bust. There we go. I don't really like that. Let's do a headshot. And then let's go ahead and upload that. And there we go. That should have uploaded. Now if we go home, how do you actually see? Wow, that's already got a lot of hearts on it. How do you scroll down in this? Is there a way? Oh, look, just like that. That is really cool. You can put hashtags. Look at this, guys. This is cool. This is actually really, really cool, guys. Take a look at all this custom stuff in here. Here we are. I'm going to rob the bank. Let's go ahead and heart that. We know where it's at. Let's go ahead and do this. Probably shouldn't have done that, because now all the police are going to know. Alright, guys, getting back into trying to actually rob the bank here. Let's resume our devious plan. Let's start with this blowtorch, and let's see if this has anything to do with getting into the bank. Let's try going into our jobs and see if perhaps it's under like a criminal job. It could be under some sort of a bank job. Okay, no, that's not working. I see a camera there, so can we like shoot the camera out or something? I'm not sure really. Let's try blowtorching it maybe. Oh, there's another camera over there too. I'm gonna have to look around and try to figure out how exactly we do rob this bank. Ah, okay, I think I remember it now. So a little while ago, I was messing around in this game, and I saw a shady dude over by one of the buildings handing out some explosives. And I just looked up a quick YouTube video on this. There's only one video available right now, but I saw that the guy went to that dude, so I have a feeling that's where we need to start. Here is our man right here. Here we are, guys. This is where we need to go. Let's see. Hey, would you like to buy some explosives? They might come in handy somewhere. Absolutely, sir. I would love to. There we go. 5,000 bucks on explosives. So if these explosives cost 5,000 bucks, then we must make a significant amount more than that at the actual robbery. So I have these explosives. Do I have them in my inventory? Where did they just go? Here they are. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's see. So where do I need to place these? There's got to be a place in here somewhere where I need to place the explosives. Let's run out back and see if there's anything over here. Just doing some shady stuff outside of the bank. Here we are at nearly midnight. Let's see. Okay, wait a minute, guys. I didn't really want to have to use another video for reference, but I went ahead and just decided to take a look a little bit further to see what we really need to do here. And it looks like I was completely wrong. We actually don't blast from the inside. We have to go under here. Right here, look at this little drawing right here that just shows what to do. Take a look at that. That is a cool little drawing. Let's open the manhole and then run down in. And let's see, we definitely want to be quick with this. We don't want anybody to know what we're doing. Here is the master plan right there. We want to place it right there. So let's use that, and then let's go ahead and stay away from that. Alrighty, here we are. We just blew everything. They're gonna be like lasers. Okay, so break vault. You can only commit robberies in public servers. Dang it, guys. I wanted to do that in here. Alrighty, guys, I just loaded in here to this public server, and I am hearing some sort of a bell that sounds like an alarm bell. That might be from the police station or the bank, but let's go ahead and just get loaded in here. What type of a build would a bank robber load in? I think I know exactly what they would pick. Alrighty, guys, here we are in the game at our top secret criminal lair. I think this is exactly where I would expect somebody who wants to rob a bank to kind of hide out, because this isn't just any old shed, but this is in fact a very, very special build if you guys follow me inside. Yes, this is really where it's at, guys, from all of our successful bank robberies in the past, and here we are ready to add another stack of gold bars back here in our special vault underground. There we go. I hear that bell again right over there, and it sounds like it is coming from the bank, so I think we currently have a robbery in progress right now. Alrighty, here we are at the bank. Let's see here. It looks like somebody else is already doing some type of a robbery here, so let's see if we can just get in on their robbery or not and see what we can do. Let's run on in and see. And I wonder if this is like a one per server thing or how it works. Okay, so it looks like multiple people can rob the bank at once here. Looks like all of the cash has already been grabbed, so I'm going to go ahead and try to find another server where maybe there hasn't been a robbery just yet. Also, guys, really quickly, I did notice that this is new right here. Now, when you click invites here, you can actually turn invites on or off, so you can disable invites if you don't want a bunch of people inviting you, which I think is really cool. Alrighty, guys, so I think I finally found a server where it looks like the bank hasn't been robbed yet. I joined the server, and unlike every other server I've joined, I didn't hear that bell going off, so I think we're going to finally be good here. But take a look at this house. I was just joining the game, and this is a very interesting plot here that I just wanted to look at really, really fast. But this looks more of like a resort build, and this is really interesting here. It looks like all of the wall colors are unpainted, and I kind of think that look is very neat, and I'm wondering if this is like a custom build or if you can get this on the marketplace or what this is, because this is honestly a really interesting and unique like build. It's a resort, so if they ask me to leave, I don't really think they have a way of doing that. This is a public resort after all. Looks pretty cool. I actually kind of like this a lot. I kind of like this really laid back, muted type style where everything is just colors like white and everything's really bright. So this is where we use the flamethrower. Look at these animations. That is cool. So this is the area where I can totally see the cops coming to try to bust you, but here we are. Alright, so how exactly does this work? Toggle gun. So can you actually fight? I think you can. There is no way of knowing who's a cop in the leaderboard, though. So that could potentially make this hard to do. Wow, this is paying well, guys. I am being honest here. This is paying quite a bit of money, actually. I hear some vehicles coming. I want to hurry here, guys. I hear some vehicles. F, toggle gun. Come on. Why can't I do that? Got him. Alright, back to the money. Oh, another one. Dang, this server's got a good police force. Are those like AI police? Yeah, these are AI. Dang it, come on, toggle gun. These AI cops are not very good, I'll say that much. Alright, the heat is on. This is giving me jailbreak vibes right now. Toggle gun. Come on, no. No, 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 no. Is that a cop? Come on. Oh, that's another robber. Perfect. Alright, perfect. We should be good here. I don't actually know how much time we have to complete this either, but I think we're on a limited time as well. Come on, come on. Dang it, they're coming up so fast. I can't do anything. I think we might stop in a minute here, guys. Oh no, 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 no! That fast? Okay, dang, that was a fast arrest. So I don't think we kept that money, unfortunately, but there we go. We have just completed that bank robbery. So that is how you rob the bank in RoVille. I am a criminal now. All right, guys, now next up, I want to go ahead and be a cop and see how exactly we would arrest these bank robbers. So let's go in here as a police clerk, as I believe the job we want. All right, finally that alarm is back, so I can unmute my audio, and let's just see what we do. So I loaded it as a police clerk, but I don't think that's what I want to do to be an actual cop. Okay, here we go. I'm now a cop, so you just click that there. So it looks like it's part of the police clerk job. And then the siren's on by default. Is there a way to turn the siren off? I wonder. Here I am, a cop, just going and asking somebody to rob the bank so I can come arrest them. This is going to be hilarious if they actually do it. It is so hard to get people to rob the bank. This guy's dancing and he just says scam. All right, here we go, guys. We have somebody who is actually robbing a bank here. In a minute here, I'll go ahead and give them that 30K. Darn it, I don't have my police controls up. Dang it. Dang it, I don't have police controls. Crud. Let's try using my gun. Okay, so pistol. What about the taser? Not seeming to work. What about handcuffs? Alright, guys, just like that, we just arrested him. There we go. That worked. Wait, can I grab the cash as a cop? What? What? I'm a corrupt cop now. I literally just stole the bank and just robbed it. Alrighty, guys, well, shout out to Mackie Cox over here for being willing to go ahead and demonstrate that for us. That is exactly what I wanted. Now we know kind of how that robbery system works and how to play as a cop and a criminal. Alrighty, guys, next up, now that we are over here at a property, since we've already checked out all of those game mechanics, now let's take a look at all of the new build mode and item features. So without further ado, let's hop into build mode and see what we've got. To begin with here, I want to check out those swing sets because that's one thing that I know was changed. So let's go ahead and spawn a swing down here and see if these now do in fact work. Let's take a look. Oh, look at that. They actually do work. So it looks like if you press W and S, that's how you swing. You have to like manually do it with W and S. You could actually swing really fast. This is cool. But anyway, back into build mode here. Let's begin with custom shapes. This is the big one that all of you guys wanted and we now have. And let's take a look. Oh, architect license. Are you kidding me? You actually have to have a license to buy this. That is a bunch of bull. That is just sad. I mean, I kind of get it, okay? The dev needs money, but that is just stupid. Marks down, thumbs down on that. I do not like the fact that you actually have to buy a license to use basic shapes. Let's see what this costs. $7.50, darn. I really do not appreciate it. Here in the RoVille community, we've always prided ourselves on having a lot of free options, like being able to build a second story for free, being able to use advanced placement for free, stuff like that always being free. And now here we are, and to use basic shapes, we actually have to pay. It actually gets even worse as well, guys. So if you click buy license here, it says 99 Robux. But then here when you actually click this, it says here 129 in order to actually do it. So it's actually more than the game even says. That is the most ridiculous thing ever. Alright guys, moving on down the line, I am back in build mode, and I'm going to take a look at some of the new items here in the game, and hopefully there are actually things we can buy and not things that require game passes. To begin with here, I know that there are some new items over here in seats, so let's just begin. These Lacoon sofas are new. Let's place down all of these. Let's just place down all of these new items that we have that are new in the game. And then the Chesterfield sofa is new as well. These are definitely some pretty cool items to see here in the game. I do like these a lot. They look pretty neat. Moving on down the list, let's see what else there is. This is new. This is definitely new. Gutters new. Now you can make little rain gutters, which is pretty cool. That's really neat. Continuing down the list, I see some pillows. That's pretty cool here. Let's just place one of these on there. These pillows are pretty cool. I do wonder though, these look like they could glitch through the floor. Let's see if they actually do or not. So let's hide that above and see. Yeah, darn it. I had a feeling the pillows were going to glitch through the floor. So it looks like these are items that you're going to need to use advanced placement to place properly, which does kind of suck. But I guess if you're placing these on like furniture and stuff, it's not that big of a deal. Dog mat, that is new. That's pretty cool. Cow plushie, that's new. Human coming, we've got a cow mat. Okay, well that sucks. I was just experimenting with the paint tool and trying to paint this right here, and every time I do it, it just paints my floor, and it just completely ruined my ground texture here. So let's go back. Definitely don't paint these cow pillows on the floor. It will not paint. In fact, you can't even really select this. That's going to actually be hard to delete. So this item isn't really the greatest right now in terms of how it's implemented. Here we go. Now I'm seeing the new stuff. Bike, generic container, classic window shutter is new. That's pretty cool. Another new item that I found here is we have the hanging pot. So this is like a pot that's hanging. It doesn't really have a plant in it. It's just more of just a hanging pot, which looks pretty cool. These are all going to be really cool items for like detailing super cool like suburban and city builds. I can see these items here all being incredible for that type of build. Apparently there's also a creeper pot, I guess. This might be good for like Halloween builds and stuff, except this really does not fit well on walls. Oh, I guess this is actually meant to be a floor decoration. Again, another one I'm going to check and just make sure that it doesn't go through the floor. And oh yeah, of course it does. So this is another item, guys, you're going to need advanced placement for. This item makes no sense. Because, oh, and already advanced placement's still broken. It still locks on it as that stupid stuff. That sucks. I was really hoping he'd fix that. We've also got another plant here, so let's take a look at this next one we have. Here it is. It looks like some of these new plants are in fact added in. I love the look of this plant. I am excited to use this in builds. This plant is definitely going to be really hard to place anywhere than like in the center of areas and stuff, because placing this by walls isn't going to be easy. Then unfortunately all of the other cool new items are located in custom shapes, so today we won't get to see those, but nonetheless, so far what I'm seeing here already looks really cool, and this is pretty good for a RoVille update. I'm liking a lot of these items. Some of them don't really work, like this fox mat for example is already in the way, and when I walk back over here it glitches into the floor. It doesn't really work too well. And then this cow mat over here, you can't even select this. If you try to paint this, you're just going to paint over your floor. This also seems to have no floor for this basket. Another one you'd need advanced placement to use. These couches are nice though. I like the look of these couches. And then these newly shaped couches are neat. Anyway though guys, nonetheless, I think this was a pretty cool update and I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe and leave some of your thoughts in the comments below. Anyway guys, I will see you all later.